everybody, Pro Akron again. You know, I did that one video called Bourning, or the Bourningest video, where I talked about Jason Bourne and the movies and the book. So that keeps coming up, and people keep making references to that in their emails and stuff to me. So I thought I'll do another one. This will be Born Again. So there are a lot of things you could learn from the Bourne Identity trilogy, or the Bourne trilogy of the books. Not the movies so much, but the books. They're much better than the movies, by the way. The movies are entertaining, but they don't reflect the books at all. So the one thing that I thought I would talk about with respect to survival and WROL, whatever you want to refer to as shit hits the fan type scenarios, is something that I don't hear people talk about, and that is a Jason Bourne adage from the first book. I believe it was the first book where he said it, that sleep is a weapon. And it's true. Sleep is how your body recovers and recuperates, helps keep your mind sharp. So there are two aspects to that. If you want to degrade your enemy's sharpness, or their responses, or their tactical abilities, sleep deprivation is a very good way of doing it. That's why people always say that sleep deprivation is one of the most effective interrogation or coercion tactics, and it's used by everyone, by police, by federal agencies, by the militaries, by spy agencies. Sleep deprivation is very effective if you're trying to break down an enemy or an opponent, whatever you want to refer to them as. But from your perspective, from your survivability, sleep is a weapon, because if you are better rested and better recuperated and recovered than your opponent, you now have a tactical advantage over them. So people have heard the term combat naps, taking things like that. Even a 15 or 20 minute nap here and there during the day, if you're in a tactical environment, you're exhausted, and you're like, well, I'm going to just stay up for the next 12 hours. But you have an opportunity to take a 30-minute nap instead, and then, go back to work or whatever. Take those opportunities, because it will make your mind sharper, and you will be stronger, and you will be more tactically proficient than your fellow soldier or your opponent who hasn't gotten any rest at all. So sleep is a weapon. It can be used offensively or defensively, and take that into consideration when you're making your survival plans, when you're considering what you're going to do and how you're going to react to various scenarios. You have to account for the ability to recuperate and recover and get some sleep. So with that, I'll leave you with this.
What is he actually doing?
He's making his first mistake.
It's not a mistake. They don't make mistakes. They don't do random. There's always an objective, always a target. The objectives and targets always came from us. Who's giving them to him now? Scary version? He is.